Hi, Will Black. How are you?
Hi, Marian. How you doing today? Great to be on your show.
Yeah, thanks for taking your time.
Hey, no problem. It's my pleasure.
Okay, then. Well, I'm talking to Will Black. You just heard the song Heart of Gold. And he has a lot of other great songs. So, Will Black, how old were you when you started your career? When you started to sing?
Well, I kind of had been singing ever since high school, and then I guess professionally, like doing it for a living, probably since 1999. I was living in Vancouver, and I was making a living just playing pubs around Vancouver, BC, which is in Canada. Mm-hmm. And then I went out into cruise ships. I sailed with Carnival and Celebrity Cruise Lines through the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
And,
nice.
I did that for a few years. It was more of a lounge gig. Did that. That's where I met my wife.
Oh, really?
Who's from Estonia.
Yeah, I saw a picture. She's lovely.
Yeah, she is. She just had her birthday yesterday. Yeah, we just celebrated her birthday. Yeah, she's awesome.
Oh, really? Well, happy birthday to your wife then.
I will. Thank you very much. And so basically I did cruise ships for a couple of years, took a break, we got married, I went back on the ships for a year, and then in the course of doing that, I managed to line up the gig that I basically have now, which is I play a bar in Bermuda, which is where I am right now, called Hogpenny, and it's a pub that I play 5 nights a week through the season, which is normally April through the end of the year. I've done this for the past 5 years, however, this
And what's the name of the pub?
Hogpenny, Hogpenny. It's kind of an odd name.
Hogpenny.
It's named after a coin that they have here in Bermuda that's been around for like 400 years.
Oh, really?
So if you go to hogpenny.com, I think that will take you to the site for the bar. But this year we took a break from they took a break from live entertainment, which was great for me because it gave me because I've been doing it 5 years nonstop. So this year I focused more on songwriting and launching my own radio show, my own podcast called Rockstar Radio, which we can talk a bit more in a minute. But it was just that's basically what I've been doing. And then next year in April I'll be starting up again 5 nights a week, doing another year at Hogpenny. Yeah.
So let me translate for the Dutch listeners. Nou, ik vroeg aan hem wanneer hij zijn carrière begon. En hij zei, ik begon in 1999 op een cruiseschip. En daar heeft hij een aantal jaar opgetreden. Daarna is hij getrouwd. Heeft het even rustig aangedaan. Maar ja, het trok toch wel het zingen. En toen trad hij weer op onder andere cruiseschepen. En hij heeft een tijd lang een break, een vrij afgehad. En ja, in die tijd heeft hij heel veel liedjes geschreven. Waaronder Heart of Gold, wat jullie toen net hoorden. En ja, nou is hij weer bezig met optreden in Hogpenny. Een pub, een café. En dat is in Bermuda. Daar woont hij nu. So, but you live in Bermuda, but you're not born in Bermuda, right?
No, definitely not. I'm Canadian. Yeah, I just work here. There's a lot of expats that work here in Bermuda, and there's a very large financial community that works here. A lot of reinsurance and accountants and stuff. But definitely not Bermuda. Bermudian. I'm very proud to be Canadian, and this is just a place to work. It's a very nice place to work, though.
Okay. So, but why did you move to Bermuda then?
Well, I think, like I'd mentioned, is that the only reason I came to Bermuda initially was to work at Hogpenny, was to perform, because it was a contract to play a house gig 9 months a year, so I had to live here full time. And then over the past couple of years, my wife became a dental hygienist, and now she works here full time as well. So our home all year round is now in Bermuda.
Okay. That explains a lot.
Ja.
Will Black die is dus niet geboren in Bermuda, maar in Canada. Maar op een gegeven moment kreeg hij een contract om zoveel keer op te treden in Hogpenny, right?
That's correct.
Ja, gelijk in Halfpenny. En het was voor hem geen doen om op en neer te reizen. Zodoende dat hij dus verhuisd is naar Bermuda. En daar heeft hij zijn vrouw ontmoet. En die werkt nu ook fulltime. So let's talk about your radio program for a while. When did you start your radio program?
Well, Rockstar Radio Podcast started on October 10th. So it's been about 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's a podcast that I host at the website to check out the show is willblack.com/podcast. And it is in the format of a radio show, but it actually is a podcast, meaning that you can listen to it or download it whenever you want. All the past episodes are archived on the website. And the main mission of the show is to highlight other independent artists, such as myself, to listeners such as you have on your own radio show. It's just I did a bit of research in promoting my own music, and I noticed there weren't a lot of avenues for getting music out there that weren't mainstream radio oriented. It's a great networking resource for me as well. I mean, there is some for me, it's a personal goal as well. Like I get to grow my own network with other musicians. It's also a vehicle to premiere some of my music. I premiere a brand new Will Black demo song every show. And right now I release one show every 2 weeks, just through the holidays and into the new year.
Okay.
Basically, and it's had great response.
Ik heb het net gehad over zijn radioprogramma, want Will Black heeft dus ook een radioprogramma. En dat is te beluisteren via wb.willblack.com. Ja, als je gewoon Will Black googelt, dan kom je er ook wel. En dat is hij 2 maanden geleden begonnen. Die is ook nog niet zo heel lang bezig. En dat is dus ook als podcast te luisteren. Dus ja, het is voor iedereen op de wereld te beluisteren. En ik luister ook elke week naar. I get your podcast every week and I listen to it. And I heard a Belgian artist.
Yes.
All I Know. Yeah. With the song Rain, but all the songs are great.
All I Know.
Yeah, All I Know, exactly.
That's the band I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, from Kortrijk, Belgium.
Okay, right. Yeah, I thought I had another Belgian band on there as well. You might want to check. There's a band called Navarone. I'll send you a link, but I've had them on the show as well. They were pretty good. Yeah,
please do.
Yeah.
Navarone, okay. So, what I would like to know, are you going to perform here in the Netherlands, or?
I would love to perform in the Netherlands. I think the situation is that with a lot of independent artists to come over to Europe to do a show, it's a matter of making sure I had a fan base that was strong enough to actually come out to a show. I would love to do a European tour, or in particular just come to the Netherlands and do a couple one-off shows. Yeah, I mean, if there's enough people that want to come and see a show, absolutely.
Okay.
For sure, I'd love to, yeah.
Nou, Will Black die komt graag een keer naar Nederland. Maar ja, dan moet hij natuurlijk wel een optreden hebben. Maar ja, wie weet. Misschien luistert er wel iemand mee en denkt hij van... Oké, nou, dat klinkt wel leuk, Will Black. Well, who knows? Maybe someday you'll be invited to play here in the Netherlands.
That would be great. And if people want to, show some support, I always welcome people to just go to willblack.com and
exactly.
And leave a post on my wall. That's a great way for me to interact with my fans.
Okay. So I would like to say thank you very much for this interview.
Well, thank you for having me, Marian.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Thanks.
One question. No, I've got 2 questions. Sure. How old are you?
Oh, 33.
33. Mm-hmm. Okay, I thought something like that.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
And your wife?
My wife, she just turned 33 as well, actually, yeah.
Also 33.
Yeah.
Okay, nou, ze zijn allebei 33. Well, I'm a little bit older, just a few years, but I'm 27, so...
Okay, yeah. Well, these days rock and roll music, it's not really about age anymore.
No, definitely not.
There's a lot of guys...
No.
The Velvet Revolver dudes, Slash and those guys, they're all in their late 40s and they're still making great music. I just mentioned that because I see they're still auditioning singers for.
Well, Golden Earring. Have you ever heard of Golden Earring? It's a Dutch rock and roll band.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, exactly. You know them. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Marian. Hey, I'll send you a link about that other band. I'm pretty sure that they're Belgian. So or Belgian, sorry, Netherlands. The Netherlands. My geography is much better than this. I'm sorry. You must have got me a little early.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning in Bermuda, right?
Yeah, a little early for rock star hours, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay, then. Well, maybe I'll talk to you another time. Maybe in the Netherlands.
Yes, anytime. Just give me a call.
Okay. Right. Well, bye-bye then.
Take care, Marian. Thank you very much.
You too.
Okay, take care. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So, would you announce your song, Senorita Ballerina, for me, please?
Sure. Everybody, you're listening to Marian Choice, and this is one of the tunes I wrote and recorded called Senorita Ballerina. Enjoy.
Senorita, I'm going